Hello, everybody. Welcome to Skyhammer Press and Hellbreakers, an Expanse RPG live stream. My name is Merrick Moyer. My pronouns are he, him, and hello. We're playing a game tonight. Malaloki, hello. In the chat. First things first, you'll notice an empty screen down there. Apparently, Miles has caught what James had, and James is feeling better. But in reality, our good friend Patrick is out.
We killed him.
I thought we were going with the cover story. Nope. Right. No, he is at a metal concert, moshing his little heart out.
I would pay money to see him mosh.
Yeah, I know. What did you two... Katie, Tyler, who did you see again? You saw him on a Marth, right? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you brought your mom to Cannibal Corpse.
Sure did. This guy came up to me and he was like, "Did you bring your mom to Cannibal Corpse?" And I was like, "No, she brought me." And then he fist bumped her and then walked away.
Nice. Excellent. And the other, pretty cool thing, probably a lot cooler, it's Jen's birthday! Woo! Happy birthday, Jen!
Thank you.
Have you been having a good weekend?
I'm having a great weekend. I got my face boiled off. Malaloki's in the chat. So look, Malaloki, you'll like this. Tell your wife. Get it for your wife. Yeah.
Cereal Tea Co. The hottest tea in Prithian.
Love it when cereals spill that tea.
Can't talk about it. Don't want any spoilers.
No spoilers. Alright, yes, let's go down the various things. We are Roll20 ambassadors. As always, we love the virtual tabletop, and the biggest news still right now is their Discord integration. So, still checking that out. If you haven't heard about it, Roll20 is in beta right now for an attachment to Discord, where you can just go down to the little activity thing and you can play around with Roll20 directly on your Discord. One fewer window to have open, I suppose. Something else that's really cool. If you are watching live, you still have time for this. If you are watching on YouTube later, your time has passed and you cannot back this Kickstarter until, they probably will have late pledges. Most campaigns do right now. But my friend, someone that I have been working with on an adventure for the Stormlight RPG for the last couple of months, Sen Fung Lim, has co-created a game with his design partner, Jay Cormier, based on the Manifest Destiny comic books. So this board game is called Core of Discovery, where it's a 1 to 4 player cooperative board game where you go on Lewis and Clark style exploration missions, and then you fight supernatural monsters. So, big, scary monsters in the North American, time of exploration. So, threading the needle there on some things that are, great and some things that are not great. But Sen is a fantastic designer and a very cool person, and the game looks really, really cool. Oh, and Malaloki has read the comic. It was an interesting comic from the handful of issues that he read. Very cool. So that is up on Kickstarter for the next probably 15, 16 hours. If you want to take a look at that. If you are catching this later, well, go check out the campaign page and see if it's something that you might be interested in picking up at your friendly local game store or through a late pledge, and support this cool guy named Sen. He's great. Octung Cthulhu. Last week we announced that we would be playing, me, Jen, and Nicole from our Falcons of Fortune and Falcones Fortunae streams, would be playing a game with Modifius, but the date is now in flux as some things have come on. So hold tight on that. Pay attention to, socials and perhaps our next stream, depending on where we land, and I will let you know when that is happening. But in other fun news for Achtung Cthulhu, I got to see a final laid out PDF of the next book coming out. So, very excited. This is The Darkest Day. It is the D-Day sourcebook being released on the... What are we at? 80th? Yeah, 80th anniversary of D-Day coming up this year. And I got to write the first adventure in that book. And it was really, really cool to flip through it, see it all put together. And there's this incredible piece of art from one of the scenes I wrote, and I am in love with it. It is so good. I can't wait for everybody to see that book. Other last piece of news, Brotherwise Games. They just announced a couple of things, so I get to say stuff about them because it's public knowledge now. But they will have the Stormlight Archive RPG and their Mistborn deck building game at Gen Con playable. So if you're going to Gen Con and you're interested in Brandon Sanderson's stuff, the Stormlight Archive RPG will be playable, and the Mistborn deck building game will be playable. And Jen and I are going to Gen Con, and I'm going to be running some of those Stormlight Archive RPG sessions. So, I think the tickets are actually up and people can start booking those right now. But I'm going to be running a couple of 1-hour combat things, as well as longer one-shots based on one of the adventures that I wrote. So that will be super cool. Last thing, I think I need to apologize for anybody watching on YouTube who might have tried to enter the giveaway for the episode 7 giveaway. I think I published the form and then didn't let it accept any responses. I went to shut it off and it was already shut off, and I was like, did I make an oopsie? So anyways, we're doing the same giveaway today and on YouTube as we did last time, and apologies if that was the case. It'll be 4 PDFs for the Trades of Expanse source books, little mini source books by Green Ronin Publishing. They are additional careers and talents and ways to build missions and stories for bounty hunters, planetary surveyors, scouts, and journalists. So, I'll just open the giveaway right now, and then it'll be on for the entire episode. And if you are watching this, if we've got a person who gets the giveaway today during the stream, well, no giveaway for you people watching afterwards. If we don't give it away live, then it will be available in the description in a Google form where you go in and have a chance to win it, and then we do the draw in 2 weeks. That's about it. We ready for the intro video?
Yes.
Yas. All right. Here we go. And we're back. Okay. You arrived on Augia to find a world settling back into its routine after the arrival of the Builder Butterflies. Butterfly Geddon, as Sheriff Medell called it with a wince. You learned that the builder tech had dropped down on almost all the planets in the system. The OMAC group has sent scientists and patrol ships to every location. And you also learned that Trevor Atwood, James's cousin, has been pushing for a unified Augean government. Jen's gonna close up for a sec. So, when last we sort of left, we were getting some quick details from OMAC. Where's my mouse? Oh, there you go. I could see my mouse on my OBS, and I was like, why is that on the screen? Wasn't actually on the screen. We left off with some OMAC scientists, and you were getting a little bit of information from them. Did you two have any additional questions for them, or any other details you wanted to get before we move on to any other scenes?
I think now that James is up and feeling healthy, he needs to send a tight beam message to the Atwood family.
Yeah, and what message is he gonna send?
He's gonna send it on like discreet channels, and so he's gonna start with something a little more innocent. So he's gonna ask favor for Rix's family.
Oh, okay.
To send him along. He's like, I never asked for anything for myself, so yeah. Ask if he use up a favor there. And then he's gonna say, give me the lowdown on whatever Trevor has been requesting. You know, because you got his accounts. Maybe just give me some background info. And I'm gonna send it to my older brother, who's like in line.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but not like actually running it, I guess, yet, right?
I thought your older brother was running it, but maybe your mom is still running it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, your mom is still running it and your brother's in line. That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask my oldest brother.
Are we killing your mom or your brother? I missed stuff. Who are we killing?
Oh, they're good. Oh, so it's like, because it's like, I'm asking after Trevor because every member of the Atwood family likes to go on like a little bit of adventure when they're younger to get some worldly experience, you know? Kind of
Atwood Rumspringer?
Yeah, that's what James is doing, yeah.
Yeah.
So James is
he's like,
coming it with us.
He's just saying to his brother, he's like, I don't think Trevor knows like how to do the Atwood family tradition. He's just going straight to the end goal. Yeah.
Okay.
Offended.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, that's it, Jerry. Let's take him for all he's worth. He's slumming it with us. Let's take all his money.
I mean, you missed the first part of that message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we leave it as a surprise, or?
I mean, I guess that's up to James.
Chat,
Sure.
Tell me in chat.
No, okay. So it'll be a surprise to Rix, but he's gonna put in a private message to his older brother. He's gonna fast track Rix's family coming out, and then get the lowdown on Trevor and some ammunition if we need it.
Are you not going to tell Rix that you're fast tracking your family? What if?
Well, sure. Might as well just go for it.
I'm just saying, like, otherwise she's gonna make other arrangements, and then we'll be very confused.
Okay. Well, I guess if it's not possible to
Tell me.
do that, then...
Tell me after, though. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good. The message that you are sending is probably about a 12 to 16 hour depending on, so if you're sending to the Atwood Collective headquarters, which is on Earth.
Yeah.
On Earth.
Yeah, and I'll probably be sending, like, along with that message, all the latest lowdown of the Cerberus System, like all the butterfly happenings.
Okay, so... Yeah, it'll take about 12 to 16 hours to get there, because it's 5 hours of light delay from Earth, roughly out to the gate in Sol System, and your system is much larger, as we established last episode. And so, long time to get from your system to Medina, and then routed, and then 5 hours in, and then a response, whenever that makes sense, plus another 12 hours back. So you're probably looking at a response tomorrow.
No, that works.
Suddenly underwater.
Looking a little blue.
Yeah.
Dabba-dee-abba-die.
Okay.
All right. 'Cause, yeah, James comes out of his like coma, like, whoa, what's this about Trevor? All this stuff. Yeah. Okay, I gotta send a message.
All right. And so, Jen, I asked them while you were away. We sort of left off with the OMAC scientist last time. Was there any other questions or details you wanted to ask from them?
Nope. We got the name of the scientist who thought was a hack, and she's on the ship.
Did I write that down?
Pilot, Pilate. I don't know how to say it, but I wrote something down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Pilate.
Pilates, that's right. So yeah, I think we got all the
Dr.
information we could out of that
Pilates.
guy. Oh, and you got his number, right, Jerry?
Did I get his number or did he get mine?
Do you give your number out? You're attractive.
I think
now, you
I-
can do that.
I know. I think I gave it to him in case he wanted to give us any more information. Pretty sure I did that. But then I intended to give it to this other doctor too, right? Because I'm like smart hot.
Yeah, James, when you woke up, suddenly Jerry got hot. There was like a real
Did she
like
have a
she's on
fever
that
too?
moment. No, we just took her glasses off. Just real
Classic.
90s.
Yeah. And-
Classic transition.
yeah.
Yeah, and took off the like grease and paint spattered overalls.
Oh, the bracers with the giant wire thing. Yeah.
And we gave her a giant wrench.
Yeah.
Up
Ah.
the hotness. Like,
Yeah, you take away the overalls, but you add in a bigger wrench.
So you're like an anime character, like weapon. Yeah.
And the whole time I'm like, what's this wrench for? They're like, just carry it, carry it.
It's alright, it weighs nothing, and when you don't need to have it, it just disappears.
It's for torquing space tires.
made of paper mache.
You have wrench hammer space. Alright. So, your message is probably not going to get a response for about 24 hours, like I said. Is there something that you want to do in the meantime, or do you want to just wait for that message before you approach Trevor?
Well, Trevor's in his own little place, hey, and we're in New Trench Town right now, hey?
Zealous Colony right now.
Zealous Colony. Okay, yeah. So where is his place again in relation to Zelos? How far?
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be that far for spaceships.
Yeah, for spaceships, like, it's an hour. You're not gonna have much time.
What about the Turbo Razor? Is it still around the Turbo Razor, or did it blow up?
The Turbo Razor got stolen, didn't it? No. So I'm pretty sure you still have it. I remember.
If we didn't have it, we'd replace it.
That's what it was. So it did get stolen. Remember the bandits when they caved the thing in around you, they took it, and then when you went to Lee Lester's encampment and you started burning things, you saw a bunch of bandits drive away with it. I can't recall if you hunted them down and took it back. I feel like you may not have, but it also feels like something you might have. You do.
Could we list a bounty for the Turbo Razor? 9,000 credit reward.
Could we not just buy one for 9,000 credits?
But it's
Yeah.
not the original one. All the modifications and the flames.
That one's not the original one. Didn't the original one get like exploded? Isn't that the Turbo Razor 2?
No, this is the Turbo Razor 9000, and it was the same one. Yeah, he just named it 9000. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll get Turbo Razor 10,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
right.
Nimbus 10,000.
Oh yeah. So Trevor is we don't have like an exact it's the principle of the thing Malaloki says. We don't have like an exact setup of the world, but basically you got a number of settlements on one large continent, and Zealous Colony and New Trench Town are in sort of the best position. They were the ones here first, like in the sort of like area that is best for farming, growing food, wrestling the bear camels, and staying away from the cricket wolves. Trevor, I believe I said, landed in the southern hemisphere, whereas the Arcadia Athens landed in the northern hemisphere, and so those are sort of the two separate population centers that are growing as well.
Okay. Can we bring up like a quick, like, you know, in the movies or in the show when you bring up like a little hollow on our little command center of all Trevor's assets? Or just like his little colony?
Yeah. What you can see, of course, you had you can pull up a little bit of information from the manifest from when you were bringing the Cradle Gator in. You had a bit of stuff there. And like there's a lot of prefabricated buildings that were brought in. There's terraforming equipment, not to like change the entire nature of the planet, but to like till soil and process the ground and create like arable land where it might be just a little bit less like a little bit lower quality than where the first settlers here have arrived. Colonists. Where do I have the population numbers?
Yeah. Basically, James is just trying to figure out, like, is Trevor really enough? Like, does he have enough resources to be something to worry about, or can we?
Yeah.
Pulling him off
Okay.
other ways.
So, roughly, Zealous Colony and New Trench Town together, probably about 500 people total, and that counts the ranchers, like out in the country, as opposed to just the people in the town who then go out and work and so on. Trevor has double that. He's got about 1,000 people. And he has probably the best variety of technology and infrastructure, even though you know that his terraforming stuff is older. Like, he bought it at a discount sort of thing. Whereas the Arcadia Athens settlers from the Outer Worlds Commission, an Earth-based resettlement colonization business, they have the most, like, people by numbers. They have 2,500 settlers that came in on the colony ship.
Okay. Well, James, I'm gonna say, well, guys, I don't know. I mean, a unified government doesn't sound like the worst thing when there's Martian pirates out in space.
Friendly,
it's only the
sexy
worst thing
Martian
if-
pirates.
Yeah.
It's only the worst thing if Trevor's running it.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the likelihood that he really runs it? They outnumber him altogether.
But who gets the votes? And who has the money?
Is it going to be based on votes?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think everyone on the planet doesn't nearly have all the resources. I think it's the people in space right now that could swoop in and change it.
I'm just saying Trevor could really put the dick into dictatorship. I couldn't say.
Well, I've sent off a message. I've asked for some info and stuff, and if we need to pull the rug out from under him, we might have something that we can circulate if we need to.
So you're saying that, like, your family on the whole not into, like, running planets?
Oh, I mean, not at the head of the planet. Might be
In
running
a back shadowy cabal. Got it.
it. Yeah, like in the backroom corporate kind of way. That's more what
I
we're into.
just feel like maybe I don't think any of us believe that Trevor's like the brains behind the operation. So maybe somebody else giving him some pointers, telling him what to do.
Yeah. Well, give me 24 hours, and we'll have some more info.
Hear me out.
Otherwise,
Or we could oppose him and run the planet. We as a group do a much better job, and there's something Atwood in that group, so your family would be happy.
We could have an election, says Jerry as she swings her wrench.
Sexily.
like, oh, I didn't
Oh
come
wait,
out.
I could be
here
like the
for more-
poster girl. With that.
Please be.
Like, I was running away from
Rivet, was
responsibility.
it? Was it Rivet?
You were running away from responsibility. You want to be the captain.
No,
You
the
self-appointed yourself the captain.
Responsibility Space Station. That's where it was. It started. What's the name of that?
So we're like having this like argument, and we're like, let's say we're on the street, and I look over, and Miles said he was taking a sick day, but he's totally in the Paradise Casino on a hot streak. I noticed, but I don't tell either of you. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, you should send him a fuzzy, like a big fuzzy drink. Again.
Say it's
Classic.
his birthday.
Yeah, say it's his birthday.
But it's Jed's birthday.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Big fuzzy drink of tea.
So, is there anything that anybody would like to do individually over the next day, or do we skip forward to the message?
I want to get a rifle for Rick's because we were tossing it back and forth last combat. So, and does anybody else need stuff? I think Miles has a weapon.
Okay, Jerry and Rick need armor,
Yeah.
right?
If
Weren't we
only
just
somebody
complaining
had
about
offered to buy that at some point.
I take up that offer now.
You know, we were just really focused on our fish farm.
We were. Oh, I don't know if you heard, Tyler, but our manager's doing baller, so we gave her a raise.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, that came into my income, so don't fret.
I think we're gonna
Alright.
expand.
Yeah,
So,
Franchise.
Fish Empire.
the way that armor works, you've got padding, light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor. You cannot purchase power armor, which is the final option. When you have the armor on, you get an armor bonus, which reduces the damage by that amount. So padding gives you damage reduction of 1, light armor 2, medium armor 4, and heavy armor 6. However, you get an armor penalty equal to half of that armor bonus. So padding, 0. Doesn't give you a penalty. Light gives you a -1, medium a -2, and heavy a -3. The penalties, I believe, reduce all dexterity. Yeah, all dexterity-based tests and speed.
Yeah, because I have very fine medium armor, so a little more expensive. So it's +6 toughness, but still -2 dex.
Mm.
And then the rifle I have is armor piercing, so -2 toughness.
It's been a while since we've done this. Where did you get the quality for very fine? Was that in Ships of the Expanse, actually? It might have been.
No, it's under, where is it? Item qualities and flaws, page 66.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Maybe, yeah, it's fine. I shouldn't, yeah, very fine items have 2 qualities and provide a +2 bonus.
Yeah, the cost for income test to acquire it by +1 for each quality the item has. Each flaw reduces it by -1.
I don't know what 2 qualities means, but I think my armor just has a +2 bonus.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Very fine items have 2 qualities and provide a +2 bonus. Yeah.
Cool. How much padded armor?
Padded armor is pretty cheap at a cost of 8.
Oh, so I don't have to roll. I just get it.
Automatic success if your income is 12.
Oh no, no.
Well, mine is 13, so
Oh, so you buy
I
it from
could
me?
automatic success it.
Thanks, Sugar Captain.
And before we sort of resolve all of that, if you do a whole bunch of automatic successes, I will reduce your income. So, like, let's put it in the cart and let's think about it.
Okay.
Or go for, like, very fine or improved.
Well, I don't think there's a point to have very fine. Oh, would it get a +2 if I had very fine?
If you
Yeah,
had
it'd be
armor?
+2 over what it gives.
Yeah, so it'd be a 3 and still give.
That'd be worth it.
Yeah, and that would be a
No
cost
penalty.
of 10.
I'm also thinking, because padded gives no minus to dexterity.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm a Dexy gal.
I say I am too, so I should.
That's what we call you, Dexy gal. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking because I have this very fine medium armor, +6 toughness, -2 dexterity. I'd trade that for padded. To not have a minus.
Sure, you wouldn't get the -1. No, it was medium. So you wouldn't get the -2, but you'd still only have 3 armor instead of 6.
Yeah, I could roll on for very fine, right? Or fine.
Yeah, it'll depend on what they have available at the shop.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of getting the idea of what you want. Also, what is your income right now? Like your
Thir-
base income, not with
So my base is 13.
Base is 13. And how much temporary income do you have?
Just none. So it's just
None right now.
Oh, sorry, 13 and current income 13. Yeah.
Cool.
So no like extra monies.
Downright broke.
Downright broke. Okay, Katie, what are you feeling for armor?
I want the same as my friend Rick's. I want fine padded armor.
Are we gonna be like coordinated, not like matching, but like coordinated?
Or Miles, we're all gonna get new outfits.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, but he's
Yeah.
like at.
He
getting
has
money.
armor though.
He's
He
winning.
has armor and a shield or something like that.
Let's get him a patch to stick on it.
Yeah.
You're getting him a sticker. That was like my friends went shopping and got me the sticker.
But we all got matching stickers. Put them on the armor.
Yeah, with your rank, Captain. Was he cabin?
What was he?
Cabin boy.
Cabin boy.
Yep.
Oh no.
right. Yeah, so Tyler, if you want to buy them both very fine padded armor, then you will have to roll because that'll be a cost of 10, so you'd only automatically succeed on the 14. If they just went for fine padded armor, so 2 armor instead of 3 armor, you would get both as automatic successes. And then, rifles. A rifle is cost 12.
So I have base income 7, current income 9. I wanted to buy a rifle. What do I have to do?
Okay, if you wanted to buy a rifle, you would roll your... so base income 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would roll 3d12 plus 7, and you could choose to use up 1 or 2 of your temporary income on that roll, which gives you a bonus to the roll, and you lose it if you succeed. If you fail, you don't lose it, you just couldn't find the item.
Okay, so I can buy the rifle for myself. Save you some income there. James and Giant Peach, you are muted.
Better? Yeah, that's working now. Okay, if I make the roll for all of us for armor, can I get somebody to help me with an income test, or is that not really? Because I remember it was a little complicated.
Yeah,
and somebody had to be like way less money or way more.
Yeah, only you can
Because of
help.
the least money.
Yeah, only you can help people buy things. The helping character must have an income equal to or greater than the purchasing character. You give the other people a +2 bonus. And if it's very expensive, if it's you're at 13. If it's 23, you lose your income. So basically, yeah, like James can help other people by giving them a +2 bonus, and generally does not take any negatives from that.
So I might as well just help you guys roll +2, and you guys can buy new stuff. How much income does Jerry have, though?
Jerry has the same monies as Rick's.
Okay, so
7,
yeah,
9.
with +2 you can do her. Okay.
Yeah.
But we would lose, both Jerry and Rex would lose, like, sorry, I'll talk for myself. If Jerry's getting armor and a gun, I will lose 2 current income.
So you only deplete your base income if you're buying something 17 or higher. Your temporary income, you generally use it on your next purchase, but you can save it and not use it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll give you guys a +2, and it gives no negative to me, so.
Cool. So I roll mine?
Yeah, and so you're gonna go for the very fine armor?
Armor first.
All right,
It's very
hang on.
fine.
We're going into the shop in Zealous Colony. It's that lovely 2-level area. It's got that front kiosk. It's full of new scented candles. They've changed over the season. You remember you bought scented candles last time. There's a front...
I was wondering, do we call season something different here?
Oh, that's a good question. How many seasons does Augia have? One season at all times.
Tis the season, yeah.
So they're just matching Earth seasons with their candles.
Yeah, exactly. Augia is very much a dry, arid planet, and there's a lot of artificial water being introduced, but if you do too much water, you draw the little furry things, and then you draw cricket wolves, so, you gotta be careful. Now, yes, you're going in, there's gear, everywhere. It's a general store that is just full of food and equipment and tools and there is a spot up the stairs that is locked, but like the proprietor just kind of like gives you a nod, recognizing you from all your various business, and buzzes something, and the door unlocks for the three of you to go up and browse through. There's rifles and pistols and knives and armor and all sorts of gear. And you can go through and sort of check to see if there's stuff in your size of the quality that you are looking for. And so looking for 2 very fine padded armor, I would say that it's very likely, because the Padan Fane trading ship has been here for a while at this point. Yeah, and so yeah, you both can purchase that that type of armor. I'll do another roll to see if a rifle is available for what Rix is looking for, because we'll look at some other stuff there. But yes, so Jen, if you want to go first, you have a 7. You're getting a +2 from James. So you've got a 9. The difficulty for the armor is a 10. What am I missing here?
We just walk in and we have an open account.
Yeah, right?
Charge it on my gold card. Kicking.
Malaloki just said, I don't think I caught the name of that trading ship before just now. Yeah.
You mean the Padan Fane? What do you? Not a weird name at all. I'm sure that ship's totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jen, you can roll 3d6. I'm sure you succeed.
I got 443.
Yeah, you succeed. And you don't need to spend any of your temporary income.
I didn't.
Jerry?
You're sweet.
Jerry can do the same thing, Katie, if you want to go ahead and ring up some high-quality padded armor.
I rolled a 9.
Fantastic. You also have a base of 7. Don't need to spend anything. James lends you a little bit of cash for the immediate. And with a 16, you're good.
Can I stunt on this? Because I rolled doubles and I got a 5 on the drama die.
Yes, you can.
What?
Pay dirt. You thrift it and find money in your pockets.
Got too much change.
But I also stunted.
Oh, what did you get, love?
Did you?
Well, I got a 443 with a 4 on my drama die. Is that a stunt?
Yep, absolutely.
We pay dirt together.
No pay dirt.
Ruby's blind in the padding.
Yeah, not allowed. Okay, so I think I'm missing one of my handouts. Where are all my stunts? Okay, so we're just going to, what do we say? Katie, you got a 5. Jen, you got a 3. You got a 4. Yeah, 4 was the drama die. Okay, yeah, I would say I don't want to give you temporary income because you are spending things. You're not making money by buying something. But I would say you can...
You get a discount for the next stuff?
I'd say you could... Well, we could do a discount, or we could do an additional sort of minor quality on each of the items, as there's like an overlooked feature that wasn't part of the price.
Love that.
Like, you could have them be durable, meaning that when people try to damage your armor, it has +2 toughness.
That would make it like +5 armor then, right?
No, it doesn't actually add to your armor. It's the item's durability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
The other option I would say is that they just look really good, and you can get the impressive, so that you get a +1 bonus to social and role-playing tests, where the quality of your armor is useful.
That's with the matching, right,
Yeah.
Katie?
It's because they're matching. Also, did they come
Yep.
with matching bracelets?
Sure. What's up, Tyler?
So can James also take a look for?
Yeah. You're gonna look for some high quality padded armor as well?
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
get rid of my -2.
Let's see if they have a third set in your size. They sure do.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, a different crew must have like traded up. Like,
Died?
maybe they went into. Maybe they died. They might have died. Might have been scavenged.
Is there any patches?
Yeah, and so same deal. You can get a cost 10, so you can go ahead and roll with your 13 and succeed.
Okay. All right.
Stunts, you can be impressive.
I
with
did
us.
not stunt. No stunting.
No stunting.
If I spend fortune, I could spend 3 fortune.
Yeah,
to
give me
get
that
Do
sweet,
it.
sweet churn.
I'm gonna
Do
do
it. We're
it.
going to sleep. Do it.
I'm gonna spend 3 fortune just so that my armor is also impressive.
I think that makes perfect sense.
They bring out one, and then you're like, but that doesn't match. Do you have another one?
Churn goes up to 11.
So yeah, +3 toughness, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, so that is... Yeah, the armor is 3, and then it adds to your toughness, correct? No more armor penalty for you. Fantastic. And are we buying a rifle for Rix?
Yes, please.
Do you want to look for any additional qualities on it?
Oh, yeah.
Anything
It
in
has
particular?
to match our armor.
It also has to be impressive.
Yeah.
We all got matching like bangles with our padded armor. They're really sparkly.
Yeah.
Well, there's armor piercing is what I have, but there's also automatic, high capacity, long range, and spreading.
There also
Tracer and tranquilizer.
There also is a quality for light where you can take down that armor penalty. Just as a heads up, Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, the gun gives me an armor penalty?
No. I just was seeing it under item qualities. Where were you seeing
Oh.
armor
For
pierce?
my medium, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we
it's
go.
on
Ranged weapon qualities. Thank you.
page 73. Yeah.
73.
Yeah, because I have.
Sorry, I was going to say, I like the idea of tranquilizing. Tranquilizing? How do you say that? Tranquilizing.
Tranquilizing. A trank weapon fires a hypodermic dart preloaded with a dose of a drug. So it's like a rifle that's got like a trank gun, like
Cartridge?
yeah, like kind of integrated into it. So you're like, flick, trank. Sure.
Yes, please. I want that one.
Okay.
That sounds useful.
Let's see if we find it.
See, because then Jerry can stun gun up close, and I can trank from far.
As Miles just blasts the guy then.
So there is like you find this gun that you're looking for. You're looking at it, and the description of it sort of like rattles off a whole bunch of numbers. And as you're looking at it, you realize it does have a flaw. It is slow, which means it takes a ready action to use every time you're going to shoot it. So you couldn't, for example, move and shoot in a turn. You have to ready it and fire. And that is just whatever setting you're on. Whether you're on regular shooting or on trank, you have to ready it and then use your major action to shoot.
With that, I have a pistol too, so this could just be like my long range, and then I can drop it on its strap and pull out my gat.
Perfect.
I just wanted to rhyme.
It was great. Okay, that is a cost 12. Because of the flaw, it offsets the cost of the quality.
And do I have James's help again?
Sure. I'm up in my captaincy validity.
Oh, you're my captain. That's fine. So 7 plus 9 is 16, and I got 2 stun.
You got 2 stun points?
Yeah, you don't have to do anything with that. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Yeah, so you can get your slow tranquilizer rifle. It does 3d6 plus your perception in damage.
That'll be good when we capture the mermaid thing creatures. Yeah.
Sorry, plus my accuracy?
Plus your perception.
Perception. Got it.
Perception for damage there.
And range is, sorry?
Rifles
Long,
all have...
extra long?
Yeah, they have a bunch.
Oh, don't worry about this.
They're long range. Oh, wait. Hang on. No, shotguns are the spread of aggressive. Sniper rifles with a long range quality. Okay. Yeah, it's not in this exact area.
Okay.
We'll look it up later.
Yeah, when we need it, we'll know.
Yeah, generally very far.
Further than my pistol.
Yep. All right. Any other purchases we need to do? Cool. Then we should take a break. And then when we come back, we'll say that the 24 hours have passed. Sound good?
Perfect.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, a scene ends, so I'm just going to up the churn. Excellent.
Patrick's gonna be mad.
All right.
No, he won't. He won a bunch of money.
Yeah, I'll text Patrick, and he and I will be like, so what were you doing at the casino? What were you... We'll do a little side scene.
Watch him lose a bunch of money.
He never loses money gambling.
Funny.
Miles is very good at gambling. Okay, so we'll do a 5-minute break. And we'll be right back. Sound good?
All right.
All right. Hello. We're back. All right. Shopping episode. We had some shopping time. You have now purchased some new armor, a new rifle for Rix. I'm sure Miles will be very upset that he didn't get in on the cool, impressive armor. You all, three of you come out all matching.
We got him a sticker.
You go back to your ship. You have dinner. You rest. And the next day, a message comes back from for James, from his mom at the Atwood Collective. So, Tyler, if you want to remind me, what did you say in your message, and what information are you looking for?
Yes, basically it was the standard family update. Started with like, I survived the crazy butterfly attack. I'm still here.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to send along with that message a bunch of data of happenings and things, and of course some stuff about the space station and all that. And then to the Atwood thing. Well, I've been updating everything.
I don't think Katie is very happy with how much information you're sending back to them.
Like, just
I don't need your freaky family knowing I have superpowers.
they were tight knit
Needed
group.
his Miles.
It's a good question. Do you mention that Jerry has builder tech in her blood to your mom?
Jerry can turn off the oxygen flow to your bedroom.
Yes, yeah. It's going to be, but it's like in the upper echelons of the Atwood Collective.
Mutiny on the Bounty! We
Yeah.
need a new ship captain. Betrayal. Did you tell her about Miles?
Oh yeah.
Where's Patrick when I need him?
You're such a mama's boy.
Mom
You're
was running the
douche.
show. And then
Yeah. I was just going to
Oh, go
quickly jump in and say Malaloki suggests that you all got Miles a t-shirt that says, I heart Dark Friends. Which is a Wheel of Time reference based on the name of the trading ship.
I love it.
So, okay, yeah. So you give them a fair amount of information. Thank you for that gift.
Damn it.
Churn goes up
But
by
it's-
4.
So it would be through like the Atwood internal coded
Yep.
transmission thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, then I'll ask about like Rix's family,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will mention that Trevor's getting a little interested in this running this system, and that I kind of like having it, you know, not be too governmental.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not too sure about Trevor doing it. So I'm like, so can you tell me what's really going on with this? Is he really doing that? And if he isn't, maybe give me something if I need to
Okay.
get rid of, break apart his little party.
Okay, so I'm just looking at your character details. Now, I have details on your younger sister and your older brother, who is lined up to take over the family business. You have countless cousins, aunts, and uncles. But I don't have your mother's name. So, older brother, Sebastian, which we have heard about. And younger sister, Rosemary, who's been mentioned once. What's your mom's name?
Ashton. Ooh,
Rita?
good question. It's it's gonna be a British name, right?
Elizabeth. Charlotte.
I like
Ooh.
Elizabeth Atwood.
These are
That's
good.
pretty.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Do Jerry and Miles know you've ratted them out to your mother?
Well, it's not even ratting out this one thing. It's like tossing out info the whole time.
No, like this is a big deal because we were like, yeah, we better not tell anybody about this so that we don't become lab rats.
I don't think that you've had an opportunity to find that out yet, so that'll happen in
Oh, that
play.
explains why James is still alive because Miles is going to kill him.
Yeah. Okay. So, Elizabeth Atwood's face comes back on the recorded message. She looks as if she is recording this on her way out of an early morning business meeting. She's got a sharp suit, and like a coffee in her hand, and she's holding her terminal, and like you can see security in the back, and you can see the outline of Baltimore. She's in Baltimore right now, and she says, does she have a pet name for you? Does she call you James? Probably. She seems like she would be very proper.
Call you Jimmy Boy?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah. probably the
Jimmy
other
Jam.
siblings would call me Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the update, James. As always, very interesting information. I will put the sterilized data through to our laboratory outfits. We'll see if anything comes of it. Keep on that thread. As for the family for your crew member, not a problem. I've looked into them, and I can get them out of that slum and onto a ship within the week. Shouldn't be any challenge. As for your cousin, Trevor has been more impressive these last couple of years than anyone truly gave him credit for. I wouldn't underestimate him if I were you. He's made a lot of deals outside of the family. There's a couple of random elements there that could play in either direction. Right now, he's in favor. So don't act against him unless it's absolutely necessary. He is still an Atwood. And she kind of looks off as someone is calling for her attention. Check in more often, and Rosemary is looking for you. Don't forget to message your sister. And then she hangs up.
Thought that was gonna be a fiance.
I ran from the altar into the Cerberus System.
No. You ran from Responsibility Station. Alter Station is a different Atwood ship.
Yeah. Haven't gone there yet, but yeah. I like it. Was there any information along with that message about the outside elements? Or is it just vague?
Yeah, she would have sent a data packet. And it's not a ton of information because it's being sent via, long distance transmission. But there are a couple of names that you could start to look into, and you could spend some time doing some research or whatnot. Like, tell me how much time you want to spend on this, and then make a roll, and I'll get you some info.
Well, can I isolate that info and send it out to the crew?
Mm-hmm.
Share it with everybody? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll do that. I'll say, I got some info on Trevor, and he's not going through family channels, it seems. Going with some outside elements.
Mm-hmm.
So kill him?
We're the Atwood sleeper cell that will be activated if he steps out of his boundaries. No, I'm going to share that with everybody, though.
Okay. What do you do for research?
I feel like could do it as a group. Would we look into it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're all on the ship. You've got access to the data uplink here in Zealous Colonies, so it's not like a massive computer or communications tower or network. There is that tower that does communications, as we found out from those kids.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Shush. Alexa's talking to me. Train of thought. Flying into space. There's only so much bandwidth on the communication tower for you to do research, so you're a little bit throttled there, but you have that access.
Okay. Well, I guess probably first thing James would check out is if any of these outside elements have a presence in the system. Probably check the OMAC one is probably the most complete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good. I would say that you could make an intelligence test, and you could throw business or current affairs on there.
Business. Okay, I'm doing it.
Or you could pick a focus, and I can provide information based on that. But
That's the only one I got is business and intelligence.
sounds good.
Yes. So I got a 17
Ooh.
with no stunts. Yeah.
No stunts, and the stunt die got you a 1. So
Yeah.
with a 17 and a stunt die of 1, you can tell that there are none of these organizations or groups or people are directly active here in the Cerberus system. Nobody has any roots of these people. Most of them are based back on Medina Station or through various gates. Some of them are still based in the Sol system, but Trevor is physically alone in this group here.
Okay.
Other than the 1,000 people he brought with him.
Okay. Well, if anyone else wants to
Yeah,
check it out.
Rix or Jerry, do you want to do any research?
Jerry's a good researcher.
But Jerry's mad at James right now, and she doesn't know why.
I know.
She's really mad. I don't know. What do we want to know? Oh, do we want to know, what was it? Dr. Raymond was the one at the
Yeah, Dr. Raymond was the one heading
pillar?
up. Yeah, the pillar here.
So are they working for OMAC Group?
They are. They are
Specifically?
OMAC scientists, yeah.
Do we know if Trevor's got any similar projects going on?
Very interesting. To do that, I would say that you're looking at an intelligence test again, and I would say probably current affairs or a sciencey type one, like technology or research or science.
Technology it is!
All right.
Classic Jerry roll.
Yeah.
What about cryptography? I never get to use that one.
Only if you're breaking into systems. I mean,
Never get to use it.
you could fly over to the Atwood Collective, get onto their physical network, use cryptography to break their codes and get in. Or you could just do an internet search and drop your risk down a lot.
I'll do that next time when Miles is done at the craps table.
Yeah. You got your gun hand. Ooh. It's a big roll.
22!
So big roll. Okay. You are able to confirm that Trevor does not have any sort of like active projects going on with the builder technology or with any of that. He seems to be focused completely on establishing the settlement and on building this coalition government.
You know what we could do? We could find some dirt on Trevor. I could leak it to the World Wide Web, shoot it to everybody's terminals, and we can make him look bad.
The universe wide web, the multiverse, like I don't. But I
Just
love that.
the local web.
I think we should flame him on Earth too, but sure.
You know, but then like nobody would want to sign his like contracty thingy because they'd think he was horrible.
Love it.
We just need some dirt.
That one.
Well, this is our dirt, kind of. Yeah.
That one will be more of a project. That'll take probably a week of searching and talking and investigating.
Or we could just go talk to Stacy's mom.
I mean, you don't know what's going on between Trevor and Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom.
Stacy's
I'm happy
mom.
to do anything, whatever you want.
Tracy.
I don't think we gave her a
Trevor
name.
and Tracy.
Is it Tracy?
I don't think
Could
we
be
gave her.
Tracy.
I don't think we gave her a name. I think we just said Stacy's mom every time.
Tracy.
Yeah. Anywho.
Or we could go question Trevor and his motives.
Let's go bug Trevor. I like that idea.
Yeah.
And while we're there, I can hack into his personal terminal.
But gently, because he's bringing my family over. So, like, let's not.
He's not.
him.
I thought James's mom was doing that.
Oh, is it your mom?
Yep.
Okay, so he can't mess it up.
I mean, he's here in the system. And
Okay.
But so are
he's-
we.
Yeah. And he's tied into the company. He's probably got people who could mess things up. But would he really do that if the head of the company is personally seeing that it's happening? That might not be a fight he wants to pick.
Yeah.
And I mean, James's mom said, "Don't underestimate him." But you've met Trevor. What would
Yeah,
you
and
think he'd do?
I'm gonna caution everyone, like, with what info I had there too, and just say, might be more than meets the eye here.
Let's kill him.
He's a robot in disguise.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get rid of all the Atwoods.
Hey, just remember that James is like 18 with his like first taste of freedom. He's been like raised in a corporation.
All right. So, next stop is to go to the Atwood Collective to visit the Assistant VP of Agriculture in the Cerberus System.
Yeah. I want to roll in with style with our spaceship and like land in a VIP parking spot so we don't have to walk too far.
Yeah, well, it is about 9:20, and so if we want to have a conversation with Trevor, we should probably save that for next time when we have everybody and we have the time.
Yes. We'll make sure we get Miles from his sickbed where he's dying.
Yeah.
Gambling.
Okay.
I thought you
Which-
said you didn't tell us.
Are you covered for him?
Which, Katie, that means I don't get to give you my cliffhanger that I had planned.
Damn it! Does it
It'll be
involve Miles going on a landmine?
I mean, I'll put it to you. What's more important? A cliffhanger that kicks off an interesting multi-episode arc right now?
Yes. Yes.
Or going to talk to Trevor Atwood and find out what's going on there?
F. Atwood.
Cliffhanger!
All right. You get a priority message in the ship as you are settling in before maybe going to Atwood or anything. And it is from Administrator Cleopatra Bright. She is the head honcho of the OMAC group here in Cerberus System. And she controls all of the interests on Pangea. This is not a direct message to you. It is a pre-recorded message that is going out on the secure network for all contracted ships. And she says, all OMAC bounty ships are to immediately report to the UNN Lenape for in-person briefing. This is not optional. Make all available speed. The situation in the system is about to change, and you need to be prepared.
Okay. Going to the Lenape?
Well, we are definitely going on the run, right?
I mean, I feel like Merrick's been trying to get us to go to the Lenape for like a really long time.
And every time you don't, things happen.
Jerry like quickly sends a little message to Miles being like, you should probably wrap it up. We gotta go. And you're not on the ship and everybody thinks you are.
You help him sneak back on.
As a parallel example, remember very early on, Lee Lester was a bounty. And you kept going on other bounties.
We let him power up.
Yeah, he was powering up in the background. Anyways, Cleopatra Bright has been working. And now we're going to find out what's going on with her. Oh, I suppose I should describe her because she's pretty cool. Where is she?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so she is in her late 30s, early 40s, pretty young for this responsibility. You've heard that she has experience in both combat situations as well as a long history of corporate work with the OMAC group. The rumor is she's like moved over into corporate from black ops sort of stuff. Short cropped, platinum white hair, Caucasian. She's got tattoos around her eyes that look like a heads-up display or a helmet, a little bit. And she has a completely synthetic replaced robot right arm. Could have been
Sounds scary.
Could have been regrown from her own flesh, but in your travels out to the Cerberus System, you heard that she likes the extra power.
Atta girl. All right, let's team up with her.
Can her and I be like pen pals?
I don't think she's really much of the pen pal type.
She
I
crushes.
just want to
pen.
be her buddy. Can we be buddies?
I mean, maybe. Let's see how this goes. Cool. All right. That's it for the evening.
Yeah, we now have a new secret antagonist.
I don't know who you're talking
James
about.
Atwood.
Is it Trevor?
He's not the Atwood to worry about. Yeah.
Is it James? Is it Trevor? Is it Bright? Oi. Exciting stuff. And Malaloki with the well-timed dun dun dun. Wait, where's my Sirenscape? No. I'm only finding badumts. That's not correct. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So, once again, the giveaway is running, but we have had no entries, so people watching on YouTube afterwards, this is your opportunity. But hey, people in the chat, this is also your opportunity. You could put the word calm in the chat to enter into the giveaway and win these 4 PDFs that have been scrolling across your screen for the last hour and a half. If you do, you get those. I'll send them to you. If you don't, the YouTube folks can go into the description and enter the giveaway with the link. We'll see how it goes. You have the time until I'm done talking and close. Various stuff that we said at the beginning. Roll20 is doing a super cool integration with Discord right now. You should check that out if you're a fan of Roll20 and use Discord. The Core of Discovery Kickstarter is running right now. Board game cooperative, 1 to 4 players, written by Sen Fung Lim and Jay Cormier. That is on Kickstarter for the next probably 15 hours right now, or it's already finished if you're watching this on YouTube. Our Achtung Cthulhu one-shot date is in flux. More details to come. We'll figure that out when we figure it out. Also, keep your eye out for the Darkest Day campaign book releasing this summer. It is very, very cool. If you want to play a game in Achtung Cthulhu, this is a great place to start. It's got like a ton of missions. Like off the top of my head, I feel like it was 9 missions, but I'm also thinking that there was more. Anyways, it's like 3 campaigns that weave together leading up to D-Day. It's very, very cool. Latest news from Brotherwise Games is that the Stormlight Archive RPG and the Mistborn deck building game will both be available to play at Gen Con, and if you're at Gen Con, I will be at the Brotherwise room running the Stormlight Archive RPG, and that'll be super fun. Jen is going to be, we're going to go to Gen Con for the very first time ever, and very excited to check that out.
I will be walking around. Like, where's Waldo?
And that's it for the things. The last thing to say is, happy birthday, Jen!
Happy birthday.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat cake.
Alright, I am closing the giveaway. Oh, 0, which means you people watching the VOD later have the opportunity to go into the description and do the thing. Thank you, everybody, for playing. And folks watching, thank you so much for watching. Saw one new name in there. Vlad the Impaler. Saw you lurking the whole time. Thanks for coming out. That is one of the co-owners of Foxfire Games that does Quest Chess games. And he runs the Bookworm Games .com website that you can get 15% off if you use our code SkyhammerPress. Hope I got all that right, Michael. All right. Malaloki, you're going to play again next week for my birthday. Sorry, Malaloki. We will be offline playing Monday night on our secret campaign. And we will be back. Happy birthday! Yeah. Happy birthday, Malaloki. Next week. And we will be back online on Monday, May 27th. Thanks everybody for the game, and as always,
we'll see you in hell.
Hey! I was like, where's Patrick?
No, Patrick.
Bye.